Are you a streamer? Good. Are you trying to do streaming full time? Good. Are you doing streaming just as a hobby but want to make some extra income on the side? Good. You've come to the right place. You, sir or ma'am, need to start a business. All right? Streaming is a business, and I will help you with setting that up. I'm going to give you 5 steps of how to do it and why it's super important to do it. It's good to keep your finances separated. Financials, personal financials, business financials, never should be together. Always should be separated. Super important. You want to leave a paper trail for the IRS when you do your taxes so you can deduct this stuff from your business, and it's going to be good for your finances, short term and long term. All right, so stay tuned, watch this video, and let's get this done. All right, so the way that we're going to do this is I'm going to break down 5 different things that you need to do, why you need to do them, and how to do them. All right, so number 1, you need to look up what your DBA, a DBA is short for doing business as. So essentially, if your name is John Smith and you want to do business as, for example, AlphaTube, you have to file a DBA so you can do business as AlphaTube. You'll have the sole proprietorship. You'll have AlphaTube, or me, for example, I'll have AlphaTube as my business. No one can take AlphaTube from me. So basically what you'll do is you will just go onto your county recorder's website and search for your specific channel name or whatever you want your business to be called. For example, mine's just AlphaTube, and I also made a variable alpha space tube just to cover myself. It doesn't cost anything extra for the extra variation, as long as it's the same name. And you just need to look it up to make sure that no one else has it. And then once you have it, no one can take it from you. On to the next step. So the next part is you actually got to go somewhere. You got to leave your house. All right, so you're going to go to the county recorder or county registrar, whatever it's called in your county, and you're going to file that exact paper. So in my county, I had to go look up on a computer at the office, type in your name, address, what you want your business name to be, all that stuff. You take that paper to the actual person behind a window. You pay a small fee. I think mine was like $36. They're going to give you back a paper. That's the paper. And you're going to take that to the bank. On to the next step. All right. So the next step, number 3, not the bank. You got to publish this thing. So for a DBA or a business as a sole proprietorship to be legitimized, it has to be published in a public news outlet. The cheapest one is a newspaper. There's newspapers that literally do nothing but publish businesses. I got lucky both times I went to the recorder. There was a publishing company that kind of stays outside of the recorder, and they have their own office like literally just 100 feet away, and they took care of it for me. You pay a little bit extra, but it's like you're completely done with it. I paid $100 for this, but you can do it for much cheaper. I've seen places that do it for like $25. Just go on Google, type in, so-and-so publishing or DBA publishing. A million results will come up. You can find some for cheap. It takes 6 weeks, but you get your paper that day at the office. The publishing part is just for like the legitimization long-term, but you get the paper for the bank at the registrar, and you can do everything you need to do this one day. All right, so the next step, you're gonna go to the bank. All right, so you take that paper. I think it says like DBA, statement of facts or something. I'll put what it's called right here on the screen somewhere. I don't know, somewhere on the screen. You're gonna go to the bank, tell them you want to start a business bank account, and you want to put it under the name that you filed as your DBA or your sole proprietorship. It's a sole proprietorship is the type of business. The DBA is the actual, it's the full title of it, because you're doing business as another name, but you're representing yourself still. So the sole proprietorship is just what the business type is called. Anyway, you're going to take that to the bank, open your business bank account, and you, sir, ma'am, now have a business bank account, and you can keep your finances, personal and business finances, separated. All right, and number 5, go home and drink a beer. No, number 5, you need to get informed. So you've completed the whole process of getting a DBA, filing it as a sole proprietorship, getting your business bank account started. You've completed all those steps now, right? Now it's time to get informed. You need to figure out what can be taxed, what can't be taxed, what can be deducted, what can't be deducted. There's a lot of stuff that's super important to take advantage of as a business owner, as far as taxes and financials. Okay, so here's a few takeaways as to why this is super important. Okay, think of your finances like this, right? Most of the time, most people, most streamers have one account, right? They got their personal account and they've got expenses coming out of this account that are related to their business, which is streaming. Super important to have them separated. Personal account, business bank account. Personal finances, business finances. Personal purchases, you know, your car bill, your internet bill, which 50% of that can go business, 50% personal deduction each year. Business microphone, business deduction, business finance, right? You want to keep those separated. A tip that I would recommend is get Quickbooks. Link your business account to Quickbooks. You have a full deduction every single year. It tracks it the whole year. Okay, another really big reason why this is super important is tax, IRS. You don't want them messing with you. If you try to deduct something when you're just using one account as a business, it does not look good. So it's important that you have two accounts because you can deduct stuff as a business from a business aspect with the paperwork to back it up. And that is massive for your financials, long-term and short-term. Another really nice positive note that comes from starting your business or legitimizing your business as a streamer is you get some pride from it. It kind of lights a fire up under your ass, and it just makes things feel more legit. It makes it feel like more doable and achievable. It's so straightforward to do this stuff. It literally, like I said, it takes I did it in 4 hours before. It takes zero time in the grand scheme of things to just get this done. Have that nice foundation laid out for your own business and your own streaming platform. It is just, it's a beautiful feeling. And once you're completed with it, you'll understand what I'm talking about. And then moving forward, you know, you got your business emails, you got your, you know, business, everything that comes and branches from the fact that you have this account open and can link stuff to it. It's just, it feels nice, and it's super important that as a streamer that's trying to make it as a business or a full-time deal at some point, it's really important to take advantage of the perks that come along with filing for this paperwork and whatnot. Another tip that I'd like to say is do not use any services like LegalZoom, for example, or anything else. Just go do it yourself. You can do it. It's super easy. And it's using a service is going to waste your time. I've tried to do it. AlphaTube is my 5th business I've done this on. And it's just, you know, they make you go out and get stuff notarized still anyway. So you still got to go out. It costs way too much. And you just got to do it yourself. You know, just get out there, get in the trenches, do the dang thing. And you'll get it done in one day and be done with it. And moving forward for the rest of your career in streaming, you'll have this stuff laid out and done and ready to go. All right. So if you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see something else like this, I have an idea for doing like taxes. If you want some tax information, leave in the comments below that you want me to do another video. All right. I'll put a pinned comment asking the same question. And if this video does well, we'll make a tax video. I hope this helps somebody. I hope you go out and do this as a streamer. Super important. It's a big deal. And don't sleep on it. All right. Love you guys. Thank you for the love, support, everything. Stay savage and peace.
Sometimes it's hard to keep my head up, but I still try. I get so fed up. Sometimes it's hard to keep my head up. I get so fed up. Yeah.